Hey y'all, welcome in. Hey animal lover, how are ya? Josie, hello. Fern, why are you not a mod? Are you on a different account? Hey Bowhunter. Hello Christina. Hey Lazy Days, what's up y'all? Happy Saturday. Hey Chels. Oh, why is it wasn't showing at first? That's weird. Very odd. Y'all tap screen, share the live. Don't forget to repost it, please. Add it to your story. Share it with your church members, whatever. Hello, Erica. How are ya? It's very rare for us to do a live on a Saturday. Work has just been crazy, so we're gonna do one tonight. Hey, Berries, how you doing? What are you cooking? Anything good? Timothy and July, imagine that. Club subs, yum. Hey, Digital, how are ya? Hey, Melody Rose. Y'all don't forget to share, repost. Yeah, they've been on for a long time. You know, between job interviews. Lord. That's fine, Fern, I guess. Yeah, no money. None at all. There you go. Perfect, Fern. Thank you so much for being in here. I don't expect a huge crowd, especially since it's Saturday. 10 minutes? How'd you guess? For sure. Melody Rose, Lisa, how you doing? They're always on begging. It's good. Gotta get that begging, you know. Hey, Ladybug, how are you? Hey, Senior, how you doing? If one of these girls don't get up here in this box so I can quit showing my ass, seriously. Hey, Chief, how are ya? I know AT kind of, put out a video and said this was about her, but she jumped the gun a little bit. It's not about you tonight, boo. The moon cheeks, do you like them? Aren't they cute? The little moon butt. I'm done. How you doing, senior? Hey, girl, hey. Hey, fighter, what's up?
I will be right back.
This girl, I swear. Ooh, a margarita sounds delightful. Laying down like a potato. That's my favorite thing to do. Jennifer, I don't know who you're sharing the live to. We're all in here. Same, girl, same. Jennifer, seriously, what are you doing? Oh my, you lost power? Did you have bad storms or just...
Somebody's gonna have to tag me up really quick because I gotta make a quick call.
Girl, I swear with you, I'm about done. You're about to get booted from the club.
I'm sorry. Somebody tag in, please.
I'm here talking. What do you mean?
I'll be right back.
This
I'm talking about
girl.
being your sidekick. Somebody needs to tag in.
I'm about to start taking new applications.
Bye.
Hey, Jenna, how you doing? This girl, damn. Well, the butt's back. Hey, Sandy. Damn. Always up here showing my ass.
I'll
Now,
just help
girl,
you.
what's up? You don't want to see my
I'll
butt?
just be a seat filler.
Hey, little Philly girl, how are you? I can't get rid of Fallon. Well, I don't really want to, but I'm going to put out applications. Y'all can pick them up at the front desk. This girl's on my last nerve. How you doing, Jennifer?
I'm okay, checkmate.
Jenna, you should have came in last night. It was the Checkmate in Auburn show. Yeah, you probably were. We didn't even go live till like midnight, so it was fine. We're just waiting for Fallon to get back and then we'll get started. Oh shoot, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Yeah, right? That was in his live. That was crazy. Damn tornadoes. Hey, Lori, how are you? Tap, share, and repost for me, please. We're just waiting on Fallon to get back. Yeah, Jenna, she's got a lot of health issues that she's dealing with. You don't have any gifts? We don't accept gifts over here anyways. We turn ours off. So you're good. Who are we discussing? We have several things we're going to discuss. Tim and Angela is going to be one of them. Papa, because, you know, he gave me a shout out. Tim gave me a shout out. Everybody's just shouting me out. But we're going to touch on a few scammers, few backers, and then, I don't know what we're going to do. Move on, I guess. Yep, we don't need any gifts over here. Just tap the screen. That's all we ask. Oh, look, goodness, Riggs. I know. I don't know how I became so popular. But here I am, living the dream. Yeah, Tim's been live for a while. Gotta get that money in. We're just waiting for Fallon to get back and then we'll get started. She's actually the one that wanted to have the live. Excuse me. You gotta message me about a few things? Well, girl, you know how to drop it. Yeah, the lag was unreal. Is it lagging really bad? Hey, Cleavage, how are you? Okay, perfect. I don't know, she had to make a phone call, so... You're making dumplings? I want to come over. Hey, Stephanie Ferris, how are you? Maca girl, what's up? I know Tim and Angela are on. They changed their story again. Now they need money for a whole week again. Just yesterday, he said they could pay day by day. It's crazy. This fool cannot keep his story straight. I'm gonna tell y'all, it took me out when he literally got on to beg between job interviews. I was like, I know you're fucking lying. Birdie's been MIA today. I think she's spending time with her family, so if, you know, it's no big deal to us. If you can't be here, you can't be here. We're not picky. I would much rather her be out enjoying her real life. They don't give extra time either. Oh yeah, that is what he said. Yeah, you're right. Some Post-its. I got you some Post-its, Portia. Damn, Fallon, how long's this phone call?
Only like the name brand Post-its.
The name brand ones, well, they're the only ones that really stick. The other ones don't.
And I like the accordion kind.
The accordion kind? Why?
You know, the kind that it's like a slinky.
I know. I said why. Yeah, it's all about the glue, Alley Cat, for sure.
They fit in the machine. There's a kitty cat machine that you can put them in.
A kitty cat machine? I didn't know there was Post-it machines. I just throw mine on my desk. What do you mean?
Post-it holder.
Ah, okay, I got you. I'm sorry, y'all. Fallon had a phone call, and she's the one that wanted to do this live. So we're just waiting on her to return. And then we'll get started. Jennifer the Post-it snob. Well, there you go. Well, Stephanie, you know, that's one of the stories, one of the very many Mini stories. Freaky Fallon, there you go. Hey, Rochester, how are you? Jordan Paul could literally tell me it was raining outside and I would not believe her. I would have to get up and look for myself. I'm not even playing. That girl ain't told the truth a day in her life. I mean, I'm not even joking. There's nothing she could ever say that I would ever believe. Oh, yeah, she can. Most of them can, actually. There's a lady on here that we used to call her Crying Christy. She still comes on once in a while, but she's really good about that. She'll beg and then she'll just cry the rest of the time. I don't know if any of you know her, but it's Christy Price? Christy Price, that's it. You remember her cleavage? Damn. That's all she does is cry. You remember her, Lisa? Yeah. She was on not that long ago. And guess what? She was crying. You remember her? Yeah. Oh, Lord.
And Wicked Gypsy, she cries too a lot.
Not as much as Christy Price. Good Lord.
Mm-hmm.
That girl, damn. Cries and cries and cries.
You remember when Cherry Berry used the crying filter on hers?
Yeah. She used the bloody nose filter too and tried to claim domestic violence. Wild shit. And then lied about it. Like, girl, what do you mean? We have the fucking shit recorded. What are you doing? They took Tim up in his box challenge and he blocked them. Well, of course. I'll box up with him. Cherry Berry used to get on those speed dating lives. Do you remember that, Portia? Between begging. She's like, by the way, I also need a date. Let me in there. That's the word of the day, Jody. A job. What about this new... I haven't really watched any of the new people. Yeah, it was the greatest entertainment. I'll never forget that when Scam Opera caught her in that speed dating live. I actually have a really good video of Cherry Berry and is it Jimmy Mooney on my YouTube where they're like teaching each other how to like get money. It's fucking wild.
Is that the one who scammed her out of so much?
No. I don't think he's the one, but he's actually scammed people out of a lot of money with his fake $100 bills from Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Portia, it's becoming an epidemic with him. Crazy. I think he has me blocked on this account, but if I go to a burner, I see him. My God, I've already got a fucking violation. Y'all are killing me over here. No one ever covers them because they don't want to unleash the demon, Portia. Last night, Amber, I got one every 10 minutes for 2 hours straight. It was fucking insane. Let me go see where Fallon is. I'll be right back. Jennifer, entertain these folks. Jennifer ain't gonna touch. Jennifer don't want to talk to none of you. She's like, nope, not me. Amber, get up here with me and talk. Jennifer won't talk to me. Tell us a joke. Well, Tim said he had 3 job interviews yesterday. Ha ha ha. That's the best joke I have right now.
I'm sorry. I had to take.
See, Scram Nana liked my joke. Dang, y'all are a tough crowd.
I had to use the restroom.
I hope you wash
took
your
my
hands. Nasty.
Lasix pill. Melody.
Damn, if Fallon don't get in here, everybody's gonna leave. Damn. There is jobs all over. There's places hiring every day.
I'm about to put up my invitation for the party and people will really leave.
Appeal not approved. What the fuck? Y'all quit reporting me. I ain't even doing anything. Stop. I don't even know if it's actually people or just like AI. Yeah, the crazy thing is my job, we're actually looking for people and we can't find anybody. Nobody applies.
My old job's that way. They called me on Thursday and I was like, no, thank you.
Yeah. Come on, Fallon. Damn, girl. Be here all night waiting on her ass. Yeah, we can't eat. No, I'm good, Chief. Thanks. Thanks so much. I don't think that he's gonna handle the kind of, Jordan. What? I know you're fucking lying. Unfortunately, they're nowhere near me.
Did you see Crystal Bruner needs a mattress? No, a blanket. Someone stole it off her clothesline.
Mm-hmm. Does she really think that I believe that somebody stole a blanket that she hung outside? I know this girl is not that motivated. Come the fuck on.
She ain't washing a blanket.
Hey, night shift, how are ya? Well, she may be washing it, but her ass ain't getting up and hanging it up outside. I can promise you that.
And with the pollen? No.
Beth needs a job. I thought Beth had a job. Was she lying? I don't watch her. Every time I try to go in her live, or even if I fall in, it's checkmate. What the fuck are you doing in here? Bitch, I fell in. I didn't want to, come in here. Seriously.
She did that to me when I had, my name was like 2 purple hearts. And I think my picture, I don't remember what my picture was at the time, but she recognized me, but now she don't recognize my name. Now she probably will, but
it's about fucking time, Fallon. Thanks, night shift. That's fine. Great. Thanks for coming in, y'all.
I'm sorry, the wicked does not sleep. My bad.
You're gonna thank the wicked. Applications are out. Pick them up at the front desk. I need a new friend. Mine stinks.
I'll buy the notebook.
And you get double points for 2 applications.
Double points.
Pass them out to your friends.
I'll take one.
All right, y'all, we're going to go ahead and get started. And Mod, you know the drill. Don't block, mute. If they're that out of line, usually we don't have problems, but you'd never know. No matter what AT said, this live is not about her. I don't know where she got that. I guess she thinks she's that important. But today ain't your day, girl. We're going to holler at you later, though. So, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and let Fallon get started because she's actually fucking rooster. She's actually the one that wanted to have this live today. Jennifer, you staying up or you dropping out? Hey,
Whatever
Gemini.
Whatever you want me to do, I'll drop.
Whatever you want to do, I don't care. Hey, Mush, how are ya? All right, Fallon. It's the Fallon Show.
I want to say hi to everybody because I didn't get a chance to say hi to Maggie Girl and Mush and all the people in here. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for always being here. I think you guys know that, and you might get sick of hearing it, but too bad because you are appreciated in every chat that you're in where you are doing the work. And make no mistake, you guys are the ones doing the work. Hello, Chief. The amount of passion in this community is strong. And for every time we're messaging people and we are comparing notes and like with Hope and Melody Rose and Sherry and Lisa and Kelly Givens giving out these messages, and so many times we're getting, go kick rocks, go do this, get out of my DMs, don't tell me what to do. We get every once in a while, we get a good one. Thank you. I was about to send $50 because I felt sorry for them. Or I was about to do something to help them make things better for themselves. And they said that they just needed some money to get to the next day. And we know that's not true. We know that they just want money. They don't want the resources. Chels was in a new beggar scammers chat just last night. And she hit that chat with, are you looking for a job? Do you have family that you can help, that can help you? Do you know who All for One is? He has a link tree. Do you have the ability to find resources in your area? And she was given every opportunity for this beggar and scammer to do for herself. And she was given it hell. And it was awesome to see. And Chels didn't even know I was in there. She sent me the live. I went in on a burner and she was doing it, not even knowing I was watching or anybody else. And to watch something like that go through the motions where there was possibly maybe 9 people in the chat.
I was in there too, actually. She shared it to me.
Oh, okay.
And recorded.
Oh, very nice. That was gold star. But the thing is that to watch Chels do it, it's the same thing that I see whenever I go in on a burner and I get a message from Kelly Givens or New Mexico Nana saying, hey, this is, the top 3 things that you need to know about this person's chat that you're in and how to look them up. What's going on that is a red flag as to why they only want your cash. Or you scroll into somebody's chat like TikTok President or Carrie's chat, and they're giving you the facts. There was one just today where it was, oh my God, what was his name? The gentleman in the wheelchair. Help me out who that was.
Everybody's saying Caleb.
Caleb. Okay, Caleb. C-Note. Sorry. C-Note. That's the word I was looking for. So they were spitting out facts because the thing is that sometimes people shy away from streaming people with disabilities because they don't want to feel insensitive or something that is Christopher Reeves, the rooster. They don't want to seem insensitive. And people
I love me some Roosty.
People throw money at something that either is not affecting them or has affected a family member, or that they are just like, oh, that's devastating. I can't imagine going through life like that. But when you do see people who are using their disabilities as their moneymaker and exploiting it, then you have to call attention to it. And they were doing it spot on. They weren't making fun of it. They weren't saying, get your ass up and go do it. I get up every day and I go do my work, and there's people out there that are worse off with you. No, they were calling out the facts. This is what we've seen. This is what the streamers were doing. This is what we report the Cash App. This is what we're seeing while we're streaming. When Digital Deceivers does hers on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, she calls out what she sees. She puts out the information. They're not telling you what to do. They are showing you red flag number 1. Number 2, they are showing you the things that are important to view. They are talking about what they see, and then you make up your mind. When Laurie Strode is very passionate about people exploiting their animals, she's calling it out. She's showing you what you need to see. Unfazed is making videos on Buddy still needing a home, needing a place to go and run and be loved, because he's going to be a great addition to a family. And I hope that you guys go to Unfazed's page and you repost about Buddy. Buddy is now starting to go to events where he's going to find his forever home. With our prayers and with us pushing out those videos, I know some lucky kid or some lonely housewife is going to have a friend for life in Buddy. And Buddy's going to finally get the love and be able to give the love that's so much deserving. When we talk in this community to each other about, hey, this works or this doesn't work. When Beggars or Enablers makes a post and says, this is considered assisting in the beg, we pay attention to those things, because I know if I don't get to see that because she's everywhere and I'm over on the other side of the internet, or Chief Slap-a-Hose on the other side and he's trying to call out someone that maybe still doesn't get it because they are flip-flopping, or maybe they do get it and they're just not quite sure where they want to sit yet. Do they want to sit over on the beggars and scammers side, or do they want to be over here and put in the work like we do? And then there's some silent watchers who just kind of love to come kick it with us because we're fun. We bring a good set of values to what we're doing because we don't have all the answers. And we're learning every single day. There's so many people that I've gotten messages from in the past couple of days that are so frustrated with what's going on. They're so frustrated that these people like Jordan Paul and Tim and Angela keep getting money every single day. And they're asking for it, and they're not doing anything to better themselves at all. The names that you see in these chats that are putting in the work, just because I don't say your name, I want you to know that you're recognized because people see you. They know what you're doing. There's hundreds of you, and you all make the difference. Because without your shares, your likes, your reposts, your videos, your DMs, we're nothing. We can't do this. You're the reason it's slowing down. We are never going to stop it. You will always hear me say, we're never going to stop it, because there's always someone out there that knows what it's like to be cold, hungry, hot, tired, sleepy, because we've all been that way. And we have a heart, and we don't want someone to go through that. And people like Tim and Angela and Jordan Paul, Jeff Gainey, they are counting on that. That's right, Cleavage. It takes a village. Along with those people sitting up in there with their face in the phone, begging and counting on people that come in that know what it's like to be cold, hot, homeless, sleepy, tired, there are people like Papa, Panda Pop 391, Skeptical, Navy Life Tammy B. Barr, Pittsburgh Girl Andrea, Paulette Albrecht, Glamorous Granny, Connie Bananas, Hannah Panda, Shelby V, Michelle, Maria Goretti, Christine Ward, and the list goes on and on and on that want to do it out of spite. The problem is they think that they're doing something to us. They're giving their money that they get up for every single day out of bed and go to work and bust their butts for. And they think it's hurting us when they give their money. That's an oxymoron to me. What is it that is hurting us by you giving their money? In my opinion, I want you to give your money, Tammy. I want you to give your money, Bonnie Sims. Because that's one less person like New Mexico Nana or Hope or Just Janet or Brenda that you're going to get it out of, because they have a great big heart and they give knowing that the good Lord's going to bless them. But you took advantage of it. This one lady, that one Ash, man, she said, when Jordan Paul called her out, she said she gave money on her kid's life. I gave money on my kids. Gave it. And then this whole day afterwards, talking about, keep it up, haters. Stop messaging me, haters. It's only Ash X. Thank you, Riggs. And she's over on the Jordan Paul scammer Reddit. Her face is all over the place. And this lady, her whole business is out on her page. Her name, where she's at, her whole world is on TikTok. So if something happens to Jordan Paul, just imagine how easily it's going to be for Mrs. Ash. We have some questions for you. I don't think that's somewhere I would want to be, sitting down in a police station or somebody come to my door to ask me questions about what's going on with your Cash App when you gave money to somebody that you know that has 1 foot in the grave. Because you can just look at Jordan and see the devastation that active addiction is going on with Jordan. The amount of awareness that's going on with Jordan, somebody that went in, she has repost videos of Jordan on her page, on her repost, but chose to go in there and still enable her. Thank you, Jody. So I get it. I get you guys being frustrated. I get you guys being mad. But don't think it's because of you, because everything that you guys do means something. And I could sit up here, and Checkmate can sit up here and say, it's okay, let them do it. It's going to hurt when somebody actually does the things that we're talking about, when some type of harm comes to these people, because this can't go on much more for Jordan Paul. And that's scary as hell. And it's sad as hell. I wonder where these people are going to go and run and hide when it's time that something does happen. I don't know where the story goes, because I think that those people will just run over to another and enable, sadly. I remember a while back having conversations in DMs with Alley Cat where Kate was trying to call her a bully and she's streaming me and she's doing all these horrible things to me. All Alley Cat was doing was putting a mirror back on her behavior, and she couldn't stand it. That's all we're doing. And if you don't like your behavior, I'm sorry, Chels. They issued a warrant for the person that sold my brother-in-law. He passed away Sunday from fent. Oh my gosh, Chels, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, Chels, I'm really sorry about that. Dang, girl, I couldn't imagine.
My goodness. We will keep you in our thoughts and our prayers, Chels. I'm so sorry.
I would also like to say everybody keep Sunshine Smiles in your prayers. He's had a family emergency, and it's pretty bad. So if y'all could just keep him in your thoughts also.
Absolutely. Thanks for telling us, Checkmate. I hope that eventually she gets some help. I hope that someone somewhere in her community reaches out to her that has been exactly where she is and she sees the light. Because these people who are doing cash apps and doing things out of spite are not going to be her saving grace. But when they get mad at us because we're trying to bring awareness, those people are wrong. And everything that we're doing over here just needs to be a reflection. And you guys need to continue that. This stuff with Tim and Angela, it is just flat out now, just lies and deception all across the board. They're not addicted to anything other than themselves. Their entire life is a freeloader ride.
Was that passive aggressive?
Passive aggressive, yes.
Okay, Jessica, I'll check it after the live. Thank you.
And we talk about, the same names. Jeff Gainey, Jordan Paul, Tim and Angela, this Amanda person, the traveling couple, Mark and Paige. When you guys are scrolling, whether you are scrolling intently or you're doing doom scrolling and you see people streaming or you see beggars and scammers with their face in the camera begging, it's all the same because you know to read the room immediately. As soon as you scroll in, you know what's going on. You can either look around and you can see they're streaming, trying to bring facts. They are telling you about something that they've already seen. It's just a new way of storytelling or a new way of conditioning of putting a mirror up to these people that you have seen something that you want to tell the world about. The Swindler Show caught a glimpse of a video where Black Mamba is screaming, "I don't want your gifts. I want money. That's what I'm asking for." I hope everybody reshares that. Because that was in a moment of pure everything that Black Mamba is in that moment. I don't want your gifts. I want your money. Chip Drakenfeld. Those videos that Having a Senior Moment has put out captures him perfectly. And he's got an enabler who is mad as hell at Senior at the moment. And I hope, Senior, you take that as a trophy. She's mad at you because she knows what she's doing is wrong. And she's riding so hard for him because nobody else the hell is. Nobody else sees what you're putting out. And she wants to defend it with tooth and nail, but she needs to just move him in or start writing him a check every month. Melody Rose and those videos on Becky and Fei Fei capture them perfectly. Fei Fei is so full of hate. Now she's over there enabling Jordan Paul. Why? To stay relevant. When Bugs and Scam Opera do the video beggars and try to bring you guys to what's going on each Friday night, they could be out drinking, partying, playing putt-putt golf, going to a movie. They're here on this app bringing awareness to people who are making thousands of dollars based off just putting their face in a camera making a video. So anybody who's over here telling you guys that we're over here doing something for hate, they're wrong. This is our free time that we're doing something to help people because we're so sick of seeing people get taken advantage of. I don't know how much more we could possibly do or anybody ask. I just know that we can't get angry at each other because we're at capacity. We are doing every single thing that I possibly could think of to bring awareness. There's streaming, there's videos, there's conversations happening in DMs, and we're bringing more and more people in. There's an enabler that was in a live with a Jordan Paul stream, and she came in hot in the beginning. She was here in our live last week. Her name was Tammy. She got up in the box and she told every single one of us, get a job and go to hell and leave her alone. Tammy claims that she is seeing the error of her ways. And if you look at Kelly's comment, I'll give you a second to write it, Kelly. She gave money, I think, for 2 days of hotel. I don't know if she's going to fence ride or if she's over here and just got caught. And she got caught being an ass over here in the box when she was telling everybody to go to hell and get a job and all the things. Or if she truly has seen the error in her ways and really cares about a life. Because that's the reason we're over here, is we actually value human life. I'm not saying that Jordan Paul is not a terrible human being to people. But she is struggling with something. She's struggling with a much worse demon than a troll. So to see Tammy say, I'm done, I see my error, my ways, I hope, Tammy, I hope you did. There are people that came in riding hard for Jordan Paul, but came in saying, calling people the see you next Tuesday name, body shaming, looking at their profile pics, body shaming, all the things that Jordan Paul was saying, you guys are doing to my chat. You guys are doing it to me. I spend my time over here with you guys. So if this stuff is going on, which I am sure it is, the body shaming, all the horrible things that are being said, I spend my time with you guys. And so if you find a streamer that you enjoy, stick with them and help them be the best that they can. When you go into a stream and you feel icky about it, try to stay out. If there's something that you see that you don't like, stay out. I remember about 7 months ago, I got a message from Melody Rose, and she said, you know, this streaming thing is getting new and it's starting to pick up traction. And at the time, we didn't have very many that were putting out streaming. It was just starting to gather gas. There was only a few. There were a few doing it wrong and there were a few doing it right. And the ones that were doing it wrong, Melody Rose was like, I don't go over there. I gave them 3 different chances to see if it was just a bad day or if it was something that was happening at the time. I can't do that. It rubs me the wrong way. I don't care what they look like. I don't care that they don't have money. I don't care that they don't have the education to speak correctly. I don't care about any of that. I care about the fact that they're taking advantage of vulnerable adults and people's kindness. And she's like, I won't be going back over there. And she wanted to tell me about it so I could go and watch as well and see the same thing. Because remember, guys, I always say there's enablers in everything. There's enablers in alcoholism. There's enabling in abuse. There's enabling in begging and scamming. And there's enabling when you go into someone's chat and you know they're doing the wrong thing, and you either A, stick around, click like, throw in a few comments, or you introduce new people over there to them, you share it out. You're an enabler for bad behavior if you're in a chat and you know that they're doing something that's wrong. Welcome in, you guys. I seen you. Nobody's going to have all the right answers. And again, everybody's going to continue to grow. Everybody makes mistakes. People have their own opinions and they're not going to change. Even between Checkmate and I, we have conversations. We don't see eye to eye on it. Absolutely, Grandma Texas. Welcome in.
Yeah, y'all, she works my nerves.
But as much as we agree, we also agree to disagree. So when we have conversations, we do it with the utmost respect with each other. Right now, the conversations that need to be had is, are you streaming to hurt somebody maliciously, or are you trying to make the situation better? See, before it used to be, we don't do anything about money. We don't do anything with gifts, money, subs, all of that. But push all that aside right now, because we can't even have that conversation. That's probably months away from having that conversation, because we don't even have the basics down right now. We're talking about people going to people's jobs, calling their jobs, ordering pizzas, right? So we can't even have a conversation about how people want to run their platforms. And that's introduced to create a conflict, to get people's minds off of the true fact that people are being taken advantage of on this app. I don't ever want anyone to think that we're going to sit up here and we're going to preach, you do this, you do it my way, you do it my way or the highway. Because again, Checkmate and I don't see things eye to eye. But you don't see us arguing and at each other's throats about it. I make my point, she makes hers, and then we just give it to you guys, and you guys make up your own mind. But we're not going to ever chastise you for thinking the way that you want to do your platform. And just because we talk about it here does not mean you can't talk about it on your platform. If I call out an enabler and I think this person is not ever going to get it, like Papa Panda Pop 391 or Navy Life, Bonnie Sims, Maria Goretti, If I call them out over here and they're all good over here, it seems, does not mean they're good with you. Because it's your platform. You have to protect what's yours. And then there's some people who are going to come over here and say, I get it, Fallon. I get it. Absolutely. You're right. You're right. But then turn around and go onto somebody else's platform or go to another beggar and scammer, like currently with Mark and Paige. I've seen an enabler who will go in and say she doesn't ride for anybody. She sees what they're doing. They're taking advantage of people, and she's absolutely not going to enable it. But then I go into Reborn Mama Bree, and she's a moderator. Hannah Panda. She's also the one who moderates or moderated for Feifei when she wanted to be against everybody, trying to tell her Feifei is full of hate. She is begging for money. She's lied. She is trying to make things so hard for people, and she's very, very mean to everybody. So she thought that going and being a moderator for Feifei was going to make us mad, but it ended up being a mess because what she didn't realize was the very thing that makes her page beautiful and makes her world beautiful, Feifei hates, because she said there's no such thing as transgender. So everything that Hannah Panda thinks is beautiful and is making her world filled with love, Feifei was hating on because she didn't do her research. These people that get on here and put their face in the cameras and lie for other people's money, or they create conflict, or they pretend that they're sick. I just left a chat a few minutes ago where Tim was trying to so hard convince everybody that Angela had cancer, that there was somebody in there who actually thought that Tim had admitted that he lied about it. That's how unsure Tim was when he started talking about, well, Angela did have cancer in 2014 and she had the surgery and she got sicker and sicker. So it's starting to crack. All his lies are starting to crack. As good of a liar as he is, it's starting to all crack based off the information that you guys are giving. The amount of time that people take to message. And there were some people who, like TikTok President and Carrie, they take shifts. And I hope that more people start to do that, though, because there's some people who are on spring break, or they have different shifts, started shifts over. And they're like, are you going to go live so you can take over the stream? Kind of like in the beginning when I was like, I got a phone call, y'all. Can somebody tag me in? And I think we need to do some more of that tagging in, because at the same time, when it gets too much, I want to be able to tag in Amber or tag in Birdie or Jennifer or Fern and be like, man, this is getting way too much for me. I'm going to need some help. Let me see who I can contact. So I can step away a little bit, because some of these people have told me to kick rocks over and over and over my DMs, and I'm just over it. Sherry puts out massive amounts of messages to people that she sees in the chat. I can't even imagine that kind of rejection when people are telling her, mind your own business, leave me alone, it's my money. So that makes the messages that you get when they say thank you much more valuable. You don't always have to have the perfect words. You don't always have to be eloquent in your speeches. You don't always have to be beautiful with your pages. I just had a conversation with Calling BS in DMs where he makes posts all the time. And she says, what is it about making this post that I spent an hour on trying to create? And I made this post and put scammer over the top of it. And look at these analytics. Because some people look at their analytics to make their page better, to know who they need to reach. There are some people who go and will look at their analytics to be able to know who they need to reach. I don't understand all the hashtags and the keywords and things like that because I'm just putting out what I see, their digital footprint, to reach whoever I can. I would much rather throw a whole bunch of rocks out there, and if it hits something, great. Because my page is never going to be something that's going to go viral. It's for you guys. It's for you guys to see who the enablers are that don't give a rip about what you do.
I'm sorry, I need to interrupt you a minute.
Okay.
Mima, you can't come over here and make a generalization. If you're going to come over here and accuse people of doing things, say names. Because over here we don't body shame, we don't do any of that. So if somebody's doing that, say their name. Don't come over here and blame it on us. It's not us. So please, respectfully, say names. I'm sorry, Fallon. Go ahead.
No worries. Yeah, y'all watch the door. Anybody that comes in from Tim's chat or Tim, Angela wants to come in and have a conversation, invite them up because this is an open platform. If somebody wants to take up for Tim and Angela, let's talk about it. There are people that go into Tim and Angela's chat and think that they are Billy Badass, Jesse Fields, who think that just because she's been everywhere with her enabling, that it's Republic enemy number one. But it's just because, remember, guys, and listen to me, Tim and Angela, if you just happen to come over here, Jesse wants and wanted to be part of the awareness community. She doesn't have what these people have because she couldn't hack it. She doesn't have the drive, the passion, the care, the heart to do what they do. It's not about her education. It's not about her giving a damn about you. Because if she gave a damn about you, Tim and Angela, she wouldn't have been over there playing in your face talking about how you get her spicy links for free. And you laughed that little giggle and you thought it was funny because she was picking at you. And it was so cute because you were flirting back and forth over a black screen. That's disrespect towards Angela, Tim. The fact that she was laid up in the hotel room that you're still begging, trying to get, that's disrespectful because I promise you, Mr. Fallon would never be talking to somebody who's throwing chump change at you just so they can play with you. If you think that you're any different, you're wrong because I have one of these days, guys, when we have the time and Birdie's available and we're able to put up on green screen, screenshot after screenshot after screenshot showing who Jesse Fields really is and exactly how much damage she's actually doing. I hope we can all come together and do that one day because, Tim, it's all going to be in your face and it's going to be funny as hell. Because remember, I told you, and I know it got back to you, Tim, that she wanted to be part of the awareness community, and she was messaging several people and sending them lives, sending them screenshots of people's profiles saying, are you ever going to cover this person because they're begging for money? She got blocked by Mark and Paige, the traveling couple, when she sent them money. She got blocked by Lisa Richard when she sent them money. And then Lisa's so deep in her addiction that Jesse messaged her on Cash App and said, here's money, but go live and I'll help you more. Just so she could watch someone in active addiction. You have somebody named Michelle over there that I've tried to tell you is a moderator and the #1 viewer and top gifter when Doug was showing himself on a child's app with juveniles watching, and you allow that over in your chat. Sorry, Senior. No, it's not you, Michelle. But
Senior girl, how many drinks you had tonight, baby girl? Because you're feeling pretty damn good right now.
She's got me giggling. This is going to be a great Saturday night. Guys, we could do a whole live on just the amount of enabling Jesse Fields has done. I couldn't, like that one screenshot that I had with Papa, that Panda Pop 391, with the amount of enabling that he does, just put that terrible screenshot I put up with all the faces that he enables. For Jesse, it would take 3 screenshots to put all the faces together. But all the while playing in them. Like she got her feelings hurt with Jordan Paul because she used to be a moderator for Jordan Paul. And now all she wants to do is try to bring awareness to her. All this time she wants to tell people, she does this every day. She begs every day. And then she went as far as to gift someone who did something unsafe towards Jordan. So you got one over enabling that is watching something disgusting online with Doug exposing himself with juveniles watching is your top viewer over there. Then you have Jesse Fields, who's modding for you, playing in your wife's face with her disgusting comments in chat. And you can go watch those restreams on YouTube. But that little giggle that Tim did whenever she said, oh, well, Tim gets it for free. It was so funny. The dude could barely breathe because he's fighting some kind of cold, but he was laughing hard, thinking it was funny because we don't know what's going on. But Jesse thought it was cute to play in Angela's face. One of the things that's not ever going to happen over here is that no one will be able to say that they couldn't get in our DMs and ask us questions or find out information that they needed to know, or that they couldn't hit a box and us have a good conversation about it. If you get blocked over here with me, I don't want you on my page because I've either talked about it till I'm blue in the face, or there's a red flag that I've seen in you that I know I'm going to waste my time. Checkmate will only block in extreme circumstances. I think she's got maybe a total of 10 people blocked. I don't know how she does it. I can't do it. I don't want to waste my time trying to talk to you about something that you should know better. I don't have to touch a stove that's hot and burn myself one time to know that it's hot next time. Among everything else, watching you guys do what you do every day, day in, day out on your free time, teaches me more than anything I need to learn. That's how I learned all of this in the first place. traveling so much for work, I was watching people. And then COVID hit. And then there was suddenly not so many people to watch, but the traveling didn't stop. I had to travel still. So I started watching people here on TikTok. And the more I watched, the more I learned. Because the moment that we stop learning, or the moment that you think you're the smartest person in the room, you're in the wrong room and you're doing the wrong things. Hold on a second. I'm getting a call.
Well, here we go. Welcome in, Adam. I think the Penny Fairy Live is tomorrow night, correct? I don't think it's tonight. I think people are wrong. Right. So it's not tonight, it's tomorrow night. And y'all should tune in. He does really great lives. Yeah, he's really good, y'all. We'll all be in there.
Okay,
Yes,
sorry.
it's tomorrow night.
I couldn't find which one was ringing.
Well, I wonder why. Fucking NASA over here.
Sorry.
She gets on my nerves, y'all. She's working them.
You'll be all right.
Jennifer made applications. I'll post them at the end of this live.
I think the biggest thing that I wanted to be sure that everyone knew is they're always going to get the money. Sometimes it's going to take them 30 minutes. Sometimes it's going to take them 3 hours or longer. There's people who are going to give just because they scrolled in there and believe their lies. Or people who give out of spite. You guys keep doing what you're doing. And have each other's back always. Because there's always going to be people out there that you either didn't go hard enough, or you went too hard, or you did something that was not the way that they would do it. But if you didn't learn from it, there's a problem. Let those people turn on their lights and bring awareness to what they feel is wrong. And if they're not paying your phone bill, like if I'm not paying your phone bill, don't ever listen to anything I'm saying as gospel. I'm just going to show you and tell you what I think. And that's one of the things about being so proud about living here in the US is I can do and say what I want to do. And the only thing I can make sure of is that I'm straight.
And y'all know I'm always going to give my opinion. I'm
Yes.
kind of blunt like that.
People who want to help and put in as much time as you guys do. So when people come in and I've seen your patterns, like I've watched your pattern for all the things that you do, the videos that you make, and the DMs that you send. And sometimes you guys send me DMs when I'm on a burner and scroll into a chat just to see what's going on. And you'll say, hey, you were new to a chat. This is what this person does. Because there's some people who will watch and just see if somebody comments and leave them a message. Some just, as soon as you scroll in, you're getting a message. And I see you guys. We all do. There's nothing wrong with taking pride in what you do. I've seen some people on the other side of the internet who will say, I saved this person $50 and I saved them. Take pride in what you did, that you saved them from giving their hard-earned money to somebody. But if you're using it to down someone else who doesn't send as many messages as you do, or doesn't send them as fancy as you do, or doesn't make a video as fancy as you do, maybe step back a little bit. Because not all of us are pros at it. My videos are just screenshots of showing you who these people are, because I don't want you to waste your time and message Pittsburgh girl Andrea, or Christina Jimenez, or Papa, or Navy Life, Bonnie Sims, Maria Goretti, Shelby V, Anita Stiegel, Heaven Nicole, Hannah Panda. I don't want you wasting your time because it's valuable to all of us. I don't think you guys know how valuable your time is. Your free time that you're doing all of this is valuable. When you sit up there and you stream somebody like C-Note and report the Cash App, it's valuable. Right, Chief? Dawn 1234. Thanks, Meister. And instead of criticizing somebody because my videos don't look like yours, or I don't pump out the videos as much as I can now that I am officially back traveling for work, message me and say, hey, how can I help? What can I do? What can I do to help you?
Mima, girl, man, I'm sorry, I don't know. You're more than welcome to a box. Requests are open. If you have something to say, come up and say it. Coming over here to stir the pot is not going to work out well for you. So stop or get up in a box. I don't see anybody fat shaming, body shaming, whatever. So get up in a box or stop. You're quick to call out other people. Tell Tim and Angela to go get a job, and then people won't be messing with them. I don't know what you're talking about, but if you can't show it or come up and talk about it, respectfully stop.
I would love to be able to
Okay, stop. I'm so sorry. Mima, if you see it on my page, come to me. If you see it on somebody else's fucking page, go to them. I can't control what people post. I don't have time for that. I barely have time for this. So respectfully message them. And this is the last time I'm going to say it, or I'm going to kick you out. I'm done. I'm sorry, Fallon.
No worries.
Girl's working my nerves. Y'all tap the screen, please.
Checkmate, you're going to get upset, but I do have to take this call. Maybe somebody.
This girl.
I'm sorry.
Somebody come up and take her spot. I'm done. We're not friends anymore. I'm done with her. Somebody get up here.
Somebody, please.
I'm throwing her out. Goodness, Mima, girl, I don't know what you're doing down there, but I mean, respectfully, get up in a box. Come on. goodness. I don't know why y'all come to me. If it's not on my page, then I didn't do it. I cannot control what people post. It's their platforms. Do it over there with them, not me. Do you think that I have time to watch 30 different people? With all the other stuff, I have a career. I have other things.
Okay, sorry.
Lord.
Get me fired in real life.
I'm like, you're fired in real life over here. It's wild to me that you're going to ride so hard for people that have lied about cancer. That's mind-blowing to me. And continue to lie. It's not like they just said it once. It's a continuous pattern. Please, respectfully stop.
I get worried that sometimes
She's gonna get booted from being the sidekick.
look, applications are already out, unfortunately.
They have been made. They have not been printed.
I think I just want to make sure that we aren't going at each other because we're frustrated with these beggars and scammers who don't give a damn about us, or these enablers who are playing in people's faces with your free time that you're doing something valuable with for us. The important thing is always going to be communication in any situation. You know how I said that there's enablers in every situation? The one thing that can fix all situation is communication. And I'm going back a little bit too, if you're blocked on my page, it's because I watched you flip flop, and I'm not going to allow you to take up my time. And when I make videos, it is because I don't want them to take up your time. Tim and Angela, Jeff Gainey, Jordan Paul, C Note, Faith, and the list just goes on and on and on.
I know you didn't forget my bestie, Fei Fei.
Faith,
What
Faith.
the heck? This girl.
Adam.
Fallon blocked you. She better not.
The list can go on and on and on, but the behaviors are always going to be the same. Always. Hell's Bells, Amanda, Yeezy, Black Mamba, Chip. What's that other girl's name? What is the one who is abusing and cockfighting those roosters? What is her name?
Why did you say Hell's Bells? They're down in the chat. They're not a beggar.
No, I said Hell's Bells was saying, I was commenting on their.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, girl. Where are we going with this?
No, I was agreeing with Amber and Yazzie, is what Hell's Bells said.
Don't worry, Hell's Bells. I got your back.
You're looking for stuff now. See? Prime example, folks. She's getting mad at stuff, and she's coming at me because she can't control the situation. Okay, I got you. Carolyn, thank you.
They thought you meant it like that, too. So,
I'm sorry.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. No, Hell's Bells. We know you're up here all the time. We love you.
Come at me fucking sideways. What the hell?
Amanda Jane Lawson. Yes. Sheena. Yes.
Amanda Suter. I haven't seen her in a while. Is she still begging for her frappuccinos?
TikTok president. Yes. Hell's Bells is more safe.
Yes, for sure. Damn. Throwing our people up in the mix. What the hell?
Sorry.
Yeah, the frappes, Amber. She's gonna need a few of those to get through the day.
You know, Birdie came up with a few ideas in the past, and she brought it up, back in December, where we were talking about having some fun with either a beggar scammer trivia night or some type of fun night where we can bring awareness and have fun doing it. And I think that we all should try to do something like that soon, where we come up with trivia questions, throw them into Birdie's DM, and let her create a chart or some type of game where we just come here and kick it and have some fun and where we laugh about it, but at the same time, we're educational.
Yes, we are gonna plan a trivia night.
That would be
That would be
great.
pretty fun, especially for all the older beggars you guys don't probably remember. Or
Yes.
no. Yeah, I seen that cleavage. She, when I went in there, I was the only one. She said, "Hi, checkmate." I'm like, "Girl, what?" But yes, we are gonna plan a trivia night.
And any other ideas that you guys have so we can have fun while we're doing it, so you're not just up here listening to us talk about how awful the manipulation is in this community with these beggars and scammers. I think us all getting together and having some fun will let off some steam. But at the same time, I think it'll put us back where we need to be, because this is all about community, right? We're all about getting together and doing something for good, which is what I want tonight to be understood. This many people, of course, puppy power, this many people don't get together to create hate. You don't get this many people together to try to bring awareness and do the things that we're doing for free on our free time to hurt somebody. I'm not here to make anybody feel worse. I'm not here to make anybody feel less than. I just want people to feel included. And I want people to do things for themselves. If you feel strongly about something, I've heard Digital say, turn on your light. Talk about it. I've always said, find your people. Whatever it is, it doesn't have to be begging, scamming, beg talk. Type it in at the top of the TikTok search bar. Go to TikTok Taco. Type in what it is that you want, like, whatever your it thing is, and enjoy the hell out of it. I was lucky when I came across you guys and you allowed me to come and sit with you and do the things that I enjoy to do. I enjoy watching people. I enjoy seeing their behaviors. I enjoy trying to do something that's going to help. My small contribution is just making these ugly ass videos that don't really have any rhyme or reason. It's just screenshots to show you who it is that doesn't give a damn about your valuable time and is going to use it to take away from the greater good in what you're trying to do to help bring awareness. Learning to read the room is not something that some people are going to know. Some people are just going to roll in and they're going to see somebody with an animal that needs dog food. That's it. That's all they're going to see. Instead of looking at the room and seeing that they're laid up on a hotel bed with their arm cocked behind it, laying on a pillow, looking like they hadn't shaved or taken a bath in a week, begging for your money. There's going to be more people that know how to read the room and some that
You can't
don't.
just call people stinky. That's I'm done.
But that's part of reading the room. You can look at somebody and know that they haven't washed their hair in a week or two. You can look at someone and there's all kinds of levels of reading the room. Some people can just read the room and be like, man, that dude hasn't moved in how long? He hasn't done anything productive in a month. He was doing the same exact thing 4 weeks ago. I'm so proud of you, Farrell Wheeler.
She's just telling y'all to wash y'all's asses.
But there's some people who are just going to stroll in and be like, what's going on here? And some people just want to just be nosy. Some people aren't in there for any other reason than just to watch entertainment, which is what this app was for. I would love to get back to watching cats and dogs and people do stupid stuff, but I'm over here on this algorithm. Everybody I scroll into wants something. Or when I scroll into people who are streaming chat, trying to call out red flags and what is the common denominator here that everybody has their hands out wanting money. It's easy for me to read the room because I know what I'm looking for. But I'm not ever going to act like I know it all, because I can scroll into somebody's room and I'm not sure what's going on yet, but I'm still looking for red flags that you guys taught me from your videos, from your DMs. And just because someone tells you, I already called them out, doesn't mean that you don't go and do your fact-finding mission and that you don't bring out, wait, you don't know all of it, Fallon. You didn't know this part. You didn't know that part. This part needs to be put out so people can make up their own minds who they want on their platforms and who they don't. This isn't the end all be all over here. And anybody that tells you it is, they are not your people. Anybody telling you what to do, what to think, how to proceed, it's not your people. Experience is your best teacher. If truly Tammy is done with Jordan Paul, and I hope she is, you'll see it. If people are going to do better, you'll see it. It's a pattern. Watch their patterns. But if you're looking for somebody to mess up so you can call it out, or you're recording them praying for their downfall, okay. You got to do you, I guess. But you're not my people. I don't want somebody over here hoping that something happens to Jordan Paul or something happen to Tim and Angela like they deserve to be in the car. I'm not praying for anything bad to happen to any of these people, but at the same time, I don't want anything bad to happen to them. But clearly, Tim and Angela could care less what happens to their people who they're taking money from. Especially when he lied about paying New Mexico Nana back. And there's examples over and over and over and over and over.
Of course you can come up in a box, just request.
That's right, TikTok president. Uplift and encourage while holding them accountable.
The only thing I'm encouraging them to do is get a fucking job.
That would make a lot of good decisions happen.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, Fallon. Hello, Checkmate.
Hello, how are you?
I just want to talk about the situation of Tim and Angela and her epilepsy.
Yes, ma'am.
There's different stages of epilepsy, but her supposed one, if she had a seizure that bad, there's medication. You can take medication every day to help stop them. But I have a godson who has epilepsy, and he's had it for years. He had it when he was younger. He didn't take his medication all the time like he should. And even when he takes it, he will still have seizures.
I'm sorry, ambivalent.
No, you don't have to be sorry, but I'm just saying of the factor of why I know they're lying. Because the medication you can't put in their mouth. You don't inject it in their veins. You have to put it in another place where it goes effectively and faster. And that's down under. That's all I'm going to say.
Right.
There's a process of that. I know she wears muumuus a lot, where he goes to work every day. And he could get, or he's never applied to get disability because he wants to be normal. But if he wanted to, he could probably get it. But he just wants to be normal. Where she supposedly has them, I've never heard it in the background. Where you hear them begging is where, that's what I'm saying, if they don't get the money tonight, she's gonna go to the hospital for something, and then he'll be there begging for it. And it's disgusting behavior. When I first found awareness, I knew who they were because of y'all, or because of you, Fallon, actually. And I went in there and commented, I was homeless at like 12 years old. I got on my feet, blah, blah, blah. And they still hadn't deleted me. They're probably going to tonight because they're listening. But he's 40-some years old. They're never going to be able to retire. Ever from a job. Where I was a stay-at-home mom who raised a child with autism, and I'll probably never be able to retire because I was a stay-at-home mom. But it's just disgusting behavior. Absolutely disgusting behavior.
You're right. You're absolutely right. We call that stolen sympathy.
Yes, absolutely. And, there's other people like Jordan Paul. She just turned 31 years old doing the same thing for years. We didn't have these apps when we were younger, right?
No.
And never in my right mind, when we had MySpace when that came out, and that's the first one I found back in the day. Oh, I'm not supposed to say that, sorry. But I'd never be holding a cardboard thing up at 13 years old. I just figured it out. So I didn't want to steal any kind of vibes or anything. I just want to say that I know that's a straight up lie of epilepsy. There are many stages of it, but generally if you have it, it takes you 2 or 3 days to recover. And I have high blood pressure where he sits there and says, oh, my high blood pressure, blah, blah, blah. I'm not overweight, and I have had high blood pressure since I was a kid. What he is stressed out is because no one's given him money. I mean,
Yep, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Yep, I completely agree.
And that's what he's doing tonight. And everybody like sends him stuff. Like I would mow grass. Or some people say sweeping grass or where you live. Or weed eating or weed whackers. I don't know. I mean, I went out and I did whatever I could do. And if I could stay at a friend's house, I made sure I'd help cook, do chores, do whatever. I was accepted. What they do is like he's not even allowed at his wife's house, from what I've heard. But she is.
Yeah, she has the ability that she could go home anytime. She has her
Yes.
family who will accept her at any time.
Absolutely. And that's what disgusts me the most is because why is she still with him? I'm with I'm a strong woman. That's what I know you both are. Strong woman. There is no way I could be with a weak man like that.
Nope.
I work just as hard as he does. Actually, he probably works harder. And I'm okay with that because I married a man.
Right.
I mean, even even with a woman, like I'm not choosing like whatever. I mean, whatever you know what I'm
A
saying.
strong partner. Absolutely.
Absolutely. He's going to work just as hard as I do. And he's sitting here, oh, I'm sick, sneezing, and God, that was disgusting. Like, you know how many times we have all went to work with a cold? Or no, it's allergies. That's what it is now, because it's allergies. Where I live, like, it's allergies. Everything's starting to grow, and he's just over there for years, just like Jordan Paul for years.
Right.
Like, grow a back. I was 12 years old in the 90s at the hardest. Elwin, he said he was a seasoned pan. And I know Sandy's going to say something right now. Sandy, we are seasoned. He tried to say he was a seasoned pan. Like, it's just wanted to let y'all know. I got y'all's back. Fallon, you already know me. I know Checkmate, you're getting to know me, or maybe you have. But it's just disgusting behavior of, like, you are 40-some years old, dude, and your wife, you're both able to work.
Yes, they are both able-bodied adults, and they
Yeah,
have
and
no drive whatsoever to do anything for themselves. And they've never done it. They have
Yeah.
always been bailed out or
Mhm.
handed something because they're
Yeah.
lazy.
And I hope it slows down at Country's Live tonight with Sandy in there. And God, I love her. It was like, why don't they get a job at the China buffet? They could. And I'm not being mean, rude, disgusting, whatever. They could. There are jobs available.
Yes.
But if you go in there and you get your interview and you're breathing heavy and you're unhealthy, they're probably not gonna, unless you have an intelligence that's certain. Like if he went into Lowe's and he had knowledge of tools, knowledge of something, they would hire him. But I hope y'all know I always speak from my heart.
Absolutely.
You can drop me down or I'll drop myself. I just wanted to speak up and just say how disgusting the excuses and the behavior is. It upsets me knowing that they ain't struggled through anything. They've put their self in struggles.
Yeah, you're right. I'm glad you came up. Thank you.
You're welcome. Much
Yeah, I
love.
completely agree. Thank you so much for coming up.
I'll drop myself. Thank y'all for having me.
Thank
There's
you.
Sydney.
Yes.
Hey, good evening, everyone.
Hello,
Hey.
Cindy.
Hello, Cindy.
How's
A
everybody
little bit.
doing?
You can stay up if you'd like. You don't have to drop.
I'll stay up.
Yeah. Well, I just want y'all to know, I mean, I don't think of myself as a heartbreaker, but I received a love poem today from Pookie. I think she goes by Awareness T. And I just want to say, I guess, thank you for the love poem. Honestly, I think your poem could a little bit been stronger because I love to write poems. But Pookie, when I was reading your poems to both myself and Night Shift, I think you were upset because I laughed at some things that Night Shift had to say. So I don't know if you're jealous that I put some things about Night Shift in my poem. I'm not sure. I do know that Pookie, that's my affectionate term for her. You seem like you were fascinated with Night Shift's body parts, and I'll try to keep that PG, but I'm sorry, Pookie. I'm taken gladly, and I really think you're wasting your love poems on me. I would say flattered, but I'm afraid I'm gonna have to pass on this one. But thank you, Pookie, for your love
Yeah.
poems. I really appreciate it. Apparently, there's quite a few of us that you're giving poems to. I'm not sure why you're doing it, but I'm quite happy where I'm at. And anyway, I just wanted to say that to you. So might want to beef up on the poetry a little bit because I'm a poetry snob and mine tend to rhyme just a little bit better, but just FYI, you know. So anyway,
Sydney, I got to say that it, like I say, you sound like a messed up poem from Dr. Seuss. Like,
yeah.
it was horrible.
Yeah, the ending could have rhymed a little better. I mean, I don't want to put anybody down for writing their first poems. I mean, I'm not, but you know,
Right.
if you're gonna put me out there with other company, I mean, you know, don't save your best poetry for last. I mean, that's kind of rude, you know. But
And
anyway,
I'm
you know,
dyslexic, so I mean, I wasn't
yeah,
judging, but I was kind of like, I could hear it, and I'm just like,
yeah,
oh.
Look, I
yeah,
put my own poem out today for her. So, I don't know.
Ooh.
I don't know how I did. Y'all can rate me in my comments on my video.
yeah. I'll have to read that one.
I'm going to.
Even Tired of Nonsense got a poem. Night Shift got a poem. So I really
Yeah.
think we're stuck in her head for some reason.
Well, I'd like her to rhyme my name because most people can't pronounce it. That's all I'm
True.
going to say.
That's
Sorry.
true. But I found it a little interesting, especially when this live had nothing to do with her. But the only reason I'm bringing her up is because we all got love notes, and Pookie, we're just not your love people. Okay. I mean, I don't speak for everybody, but I'm quite happy where I'm at.
Yeah,
So
I want to hear what Tired of Nonsense has to say. I'm going to mute myself.
I
Hello,
came up
Adam.
to. What's up, checkmates?
How you
Thanks
doing,
for having me
friend?
up.
Of course,
Um,
anytime.
yeah, I just came up to. I wanted to throw a call out about something and about something entirely different. But the awareness tea thing, I appreciate what she did, but all I'm gonna say to her is, you're obsessed. You're still blocked. You're irrelevant, and that's all I got to say about her. And I'm done.
gotcha.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Too.
You're right.
You didn't feel flattered in the least, did you? That didn't ring your bell or anything. Okay. Yeah.
I even only read it once.
Yeah. Yeah. See, a good poem you'd want to read over and over again. That's just from
Yeah.
somebody who writes poetry. I know. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, yeah, I get you.
Yeah,
I just want
wanna-
to thank her for putting my face up on her page.
I cannot wait to read your book, Sydney. Like, put out those poems. I know you can. I want to hear it. I want
Yeah.
to hear it.
Yeah, I don't know if she's going to be included because I don't think that much about her, but I felt like I needed to address it as opposed to just being selfish. And she went to all the trouble to write love letters, and I'd hate to be that girl that doesn't, respond to love letters, but you know how it
Yeah.
goes. So,
I mean, write the goodness of what we do.
yeah. So, Tired, what were you going to say before I interrupted you?
Well, it was just off topic. I was waiting until the main topic of the live got done and Fallon and Checkmate were done with that. But I'm kind of there was a certain beggar that was brought to my attention. I don't know if you want to call him beggar slash taking advantage of people, but I was wondering if everybody can actually start watching anytime you got a free moment. I know you had to seen him out there, but he goes by A Guy and His Pit or something like that with a period in between each word. I've been looking up the amount of gifts and money he's getting and the things he's doing, and it is absolutely just astonishing that nobody is really covering him. And the few people that did, especially the women, he came at very hardcore and actually kind of backed them off a little bit. And I think people need to really start watching him. And I'm going to be getting together with a few other people, and I want to probably get in some others that are willing to look at him, and I want to actually do a live on him. But there's some stuff going on there that is a few people said he's not begging, but I watched him in his live just 2 nights ago, and he has, go click on my profile picture. Anything you can do is right there, so he doesn't want to say he's asking for something, but what is that? I mean, he's telling you to go up there and
911 Barry's. I need somebody to hit me my DMs quickly. Barry's, if you're in here, I need you to hit the Discord quick. I'm sorry, Adam.
you're fine.
I'll be right back. Damn it. I'll be right back. Shit.
Will someone send me her Discord?
I'm not in Discord. I've never been in a Discord, so I don't know anything about it.
Sorry,
Same.
Evelyn,
I'm kind of new into it, so I don't know. There's only a couple people, like Coin Family. Like where you look on my page, it's coins. It's not because I'm about the money. It's because I like coins, and not coins from y'all. Like I'm a collector of currency and coins.
Yeah. Hey, Tired of Nonsense, that guy, does he abuse his animals that we know of?
I have not seen it, but I have not been watching him too long. I believe she's in the chat. Can you see the light 17? I think she's in the chat here. She has a wealth of information on him. Tooth Fairy also knows a lot about him. I think Tooth Fairy just commented, and it wouldn't surprise me, Tooth Fairy. I've never actually directly heard him come out and beg yet, but I always tell him, see him saying, go hit my profile picture. That's where you can do everything you can do, your magic, blah, blah, blah. But I look on TikTok Leap, too, and just over a matter of 4 or 5 days, the dude raked in over 1,500 and, cash to himself. He's making a killing. And for them to be staying in a hotel and supposedly saying that they stay in tents sometimes and stuff, there is just so much not adding up. And I just really want to get some other people watching him too, if anybody would be willing. But he will kind of come at people. So sorry about my background noise here.
I think
but
I know who you're talking about.
I just wanted to say I did stream him for a while. He definitely is a dry baker, and I had that conversation with Can You See the Light also. But the minute that he was made aware that I was streaming him, he sent over people to my live, and they were trying to convince me, one, that he's not a beggar. 2, I have seen multiple people of awareness have them in their lives and actually defend him and say that he's not a beggar. So I quit streaming him. Well, then for weeks after I quit streaming him, I was getting threatening messages. I was getting links sent to my DMs that hoping you would open them. He even went so far as having somebody search up my old addresses. So it's not my current one. They didn't find that one, but my old addresses. So definitely, I told them we'll see the light if they can have. I think they target the women 100%. And I think that any men who are willing to step forward to put the gas on him, it definitely needs to happen. He is a danger, 100% a beggar, and he has a big support system. And what
Yes,
he's
he does.
doing now is he's going around and befriending people in awareness so that way they don't call him out on his bullshit.
Yes, he said many times that he's friends with awareness. Many of them are he's cool with, and I would love to hear who he thinks are technically cool with him. Now, I've heard him say like top 4 ways. I've heard him say that name. Now, that's not awareness. That's what I call a streamer, that just watches rage and whatever you want to call it and makes money. So it is what it is. But so in my eyes, I want to know, who does he think is awareness that actually supports him? And if there is some awareness that doesn't see what we're actually sitting here talking about, I would love to know who a true awareness is person that would support that. Because just what I've seen in about a week and a half of hardly being able to watch him because of my work, just the amount of money he's making on gifts and the things he's telling people and what Can You See the Light has sent me and like showed me and stuff like that, like it's just astonishing. And the amount of enablers over there is just mind baffling.
So can I say something really quick?
Yes, Lori.
A couple things. This morning, my friend Madam Sherlock Holmes was streaming him. He is extremely aggressive. So anybody in awareness that streams him, I'm nervous about speaking about him right now being in this box. I'm not even going to lie. He came after me so hard. He made a video about me. He talked about me on his lives for days, actually for weeks after all I did was I made 2 videos about him, and they're still up on my main page, and I think I have 3. He compares himself to Jordan Paul and says that Jordan Paul is a beggar, but he's not. He's nothing like her. When he literally begs his entire life several times a day. All for One talked about him. He went after All for One really hard. When Madam was streaming him this morning, he had 2 and she usually gets maybe 10 to 20 people in her lives, and all of a sudden here come people into her little live, saying, why are you streaming him? He's not a beggar. And then here he comes into her live under the name Potato Head, just so everybody in here knows to look for that name. Sorry, I'm kind of losing my voice today. He's a nasty one. He will come at you hard. A person that streamed him, he got her picture and he printed out her picture and wore it as a pin with what are those things called? Babies put a pacifier in her mouth. And I mean, when he made the video about me, I'm not going to lie, I was triggered. There's certain things on here that trigger me. I let my friends know, like, I cannot cover him. I can't handle him. He's probably going to talk about me again. It's okay. But people need to know, because I do think he gets a ton of money and it's crazy. And then here's the other thing, him saying that he's friends with awareness creators. So I was in an awareness live the other day, and he came in and started gifting, and it's a newer person, so they didn't know, and they were thanking him, but they're a newer person to awareness. How do they know? Well, I warned them because I really like them. So he is trying to, but it doesn't mean he is. So just so you guys know.
And I knew what he did to you, Lori, and I wasn't going to say any names because that's the exact thing I'm talking about. He will come after you, especially women, and he uses his enablers to do it. And that's why I just want to say, will people start looking at him, putting some pressure on him? Because he's not going to bother me. He can come at me all he wants. I mean, I love taking on some of the harder cases. You all know that. So, you know,
Yeah, you stress me the fuck out.
Me
yeah,
too.
I'm just going to tell him, bring it. You know, I'm going to tell the truth regardless. Bring it. You know, so I mean, just anybody that doesn't obviously want to be in that light, you know, don't get involved. You know, but anybody who's willing to look and see what he's doing, and just look and see the amount of money, because it almost puts, well, actually, it puts Jordan Paul to shame with how much he gets. I
Oh,
mean, it
yeah.
really does.
Yep, he gets a lot.
So
Yep.
why would somebody like her, which don't get me wrong, I believe she should be covered because she's been doing it so long, but like, why wouldn't somebody like that can probably gets 5 times what she does, you know, not be covered and shown for what he is, you know? So
I mean, and that was exactly my thing. When I started watching him, I was new to streaming. Everybody knows I originally came here for Christina, and I was new to streaming. And I just sat back and watched how much money he was making, built off of a lie that he was living in a tent, that he had a new baby, and that they were actually comfortable in a little hotel. And I was baffled by the fact when people were floodgating the live saying, no, he's not a beggar. He's not a beggar. I was baffled. But the way that they came at me, for any females that are going forward, I'm just telling you, when he pulled up my old address, and I haven't lived there in the last 5 years, but when he pulled up my old address, I was like, oh no, I'm done. I'm done. Because yes, I have a husband, and yes, I know how to protect myself, but I am home alone a lot, and that kind of scared me a little bit. I'm not going to lie.
Hey,
Yeah.
TikTok.
So he doxed you on a live?
He basically doxed your previous information out of the blue, correct?
So one of his followers messaged me with my old address.
scare tactic. Yep.
Yep.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That doesn't
And
surprise
I'm sorry,
me
Checkmate.
at all.
I don't mean to stress you out, Checkmate. Sorry.
No one. Will someone send me his
You're
and
not
his
sorry
page
because you
number
continue to do it. I'm so sorry.
and message, please?
If y'all could drop his ad in that right there, Cindy just dropped it.
And just okay, to make it clear, I'm you know what, and I decided not to go. Not only does he trigger me, but and I have everybody has their limits. Like, I'll be honest, that spread the word guy, he triggered me. He did. And I usually don't. I'm not intimidated very easily on this app, but there are some men, and I do have some triggers, and it happens. So we all have to have our boundaries with what we can do.
Yes,
That
Riggs,
being
he is
said,
live right now.
he needs attention. What was
I'm
I gonna
about to
say?
give him all the attention he needs, but it
Please
won't be on
do.
this
I'm
platform.
sorry,
It
Adam.
will
Did you
not
say
be
that
on
he
this
was
platform.
live right now?
Yeah, somebody in the comments said it. He was actually live before I even got on here. Yeah, he's live.
Oh, perfect.
I'm about to give him all the attention he needs, but not on this platform.
His girlfriend does have an account too, and she actually followed me back, which I thought was strange. But so there is another account out there, and I can't remember what hers is off the top of my head, but it's
I
like
know
a little
hers.
familiar.
It's a girl in her pity, I think, is hers.
Yeah, something similar to like his kind of. Yeah.
So I just wanted to jump in and say thank you so much, Adam, for bringing this up. And I really appreciate TikTok President's point of highlighting how he is towards women. So I think that the men in our community are going to be ones that we really rely on for this one. I just wanted to bring up the girlfriend's FB account. I originally found a guy in his pity when Lori was first streaming him, and the girlfriend's real name is linked to the Cash App. So I went and put it in FB, and there were a lot of photos and information on that app that they probably didn't want people to know because it didn't fit the narrative that they were putting out on TikTok. I am assuming some people on this panel have seen that account because that they had photos of the new baby, they had pictures of their apartment or a place that they're living, so they're not truly homeless. He talks about them having a tent. We've never seen the tent. They live in this space that they have pictures of all over on their FB. And so, yeah, conveniently, that account was somehow magically disabled by Facebook. Facebook took it away, not them. So I think that they were getting some feedback from the Facebook account. I think, excuse me, I shouldn't say that on here, but people were finding that account and seeing the truth about them and bringing it to TikTok. So I think that that's why Facebook magically deactivated it. I just dropped it again, excuse me. But yeah, so that's the truth behind them, is that it's a lie. Like, it's all a lie. And I really appreciate you bringing it up again, Adam, because he's getting even more popular on here, and he kind of takes the Lori Jones approach to getting followers, like goes into other beggars and scammers lives and interacts and gets those people, and those are folks that are a little bit more naive to going and doing their research. So yeah, thank you so much for bringing it up. And like I said, men in the awareness community, please challenge this man, because he is bad. And like Lori said, he also triggers me. So yeah, I've had enough of him. And thank you again for bringing it up, Adam.
Yeah, you're welcome. And I have a little theory here based off of very little limited knowledge, but this is going to stress you out too, Checkmate, so I apologize ahead of time, but I'm only a couple hours from the dude myself, so...
Oh, wow. What the fuck?
But, so I kind of know, like, all this money that he's racking up, and you don't actually know what he's getting in Cash App donations, because he's always saying, hit the profile picture. And from the amount of people in the chat that say, hey, I sent something or I did this, he's getting a lot of that. But then you can go look at the gifts, and I saw over a 5-day span at one point, it was like over $1,500 or something in cash that he had gotten.
Stop it. Okay. Now listen, just because he got over $3,000 in 10 days, it's nobody's fault but the enablers. I got screenshots if you want to see them.
Yeah, he's made tons of money.
Yep. In 2 days alone, it was well over $800. Easy. Almost $1,000.
I don't pay for TikTok Leap, so when I looked at it at one point, it was like a 4 or 5 day span. It was like $1,500, but that you can see some days he made like 5 something, or some days it was 200 or 300. So I know he's making a crap ton of money, and I'm in his area. I know my theory is that either they're living some fabulous lifestyle, kind of like, if I'm saying you're right, the person that was speaking before me said, like, they're not living in a tent, they're just coming out to a show sitting on the ground or something, whatever. I can't prove any of that, but for what they're making, I feel like they're just banking up money, and they're going to buy a damn mansion in a couple years or something. I don't know, but they are making way too much money for people not to be saying what is going on here, you know? And I apologize to all the ladies out there that he did intimidate, because that's not right. And all the guys that are in awareness absolutely should be looking at the sky. And that's why I wanted to speak on it tonight. And then
he tried to intimidate. Yeah, Adam, he tried to intimidate me. It doesn't work.
Yeah.
I shrugged it off. I don't care. If you're man enough, turn around and show your real self. Stop utilizing your dog as a sympathy and empathy.
Everything is about the dog. I mean, just the stuff I've seen, everything he does is with the dog out there.
I mean, he's got time to get a job. I mean, I'm just asking for a friend.
Would you work if you were making that much money off of the enablers?
No.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He says he works, but I don't believe him.
Stop. He does, okay? He works hard walking his dog.
That is hard work.
Look, you know, I covered him beginning of this year or last year. I covered him just very minutely. And I've got the screenshots from Facebook and everything else. And, you know, I've put them up once before, redacted, of course.
Didn't
but
he do something to you? I heard or something.
he tried to. It didn't work, and it's not going to work.
Well, I'm sure it didn't, but I was just saying, didn't he? He didn't even try coming at you.
He tried to intimidate
something?
me, but I could care less. Bring it. Get into a
That's okay.
box. Don't be a pansy and sit, in a live and then not turn around and face the fact of what you're doing is wrong. But that's what they're going to do. Beggars and scammers are going to do that on a consistent basis, no matter what you say or what you do. You're right. Intimidate. And the thing is, intimidation only goes so far.
Yeah, but it shows who you are, especially if you're doing it to women mostly,
Exactly.
So,
yep.
But I definitely
anyways.
do thank you so much for bringing him up. I definitely think he needs awareness 100%.
Agreed.
Ladies, if you are thinking about streaming him, just be careful. I definitely think the men need to take the reins on that one. So just be careful. Anybody who streams him, be careful. I
And
appreciate you, Fallon and Checkmate. I love y'all.
I
Love you
welcome
back.
Thank you for
I'll
coming up.
welcome him into a box. I'll go live and have him. I asked him to come up into a box. I'm not
Absolutely.
afraid. Man up. Simple as that. But a lot of them
And I
aren't
want
going to.
And I got her permission to say her name, and I did a couple times. But like I said, I didn't really know much about the guy at all. You knew about him way before me, all for one. So, can you see the light? When she sent me some stuff on him, and I really
Yep.
saw what he was taking in, then I actually got some time to start watching him. I was just like, my God, why aren't people like? And then I found out about like all the kind of responses people were getting from him and the things he was doing in people's lives and intimidation. And so I was like, no, that's perfect for me. I love that kind of stuff. So, sorry, Checkmate.
If people think that walking a dog is actual content on this app, I guess I can go walk my dog and say it's content, or else show my dog taking a number 2 and that's content. I'm just saying.
I'm going to go buy one tomorrow. I'll get there.
Yeah. I don't know. Sorry for interrupting and butting in. My apologies.
No, you're good.
You're fine.
I
But
didn't even see you join. It caught me off guard because I don't watch comments or the screen usually when I talk. So
right.
I was even just, it kind of jolted me. I was like, whoa, what the hell? I wasn't even paying attention to who had joined. So, but I want to say thank you to Checkmate too. I didn't mean to hijack the live, and I just want to bring awareness to this guy, get people watching him, whatever it takes, especially like TikTok president said, maybe if the guys can really, watch him, and anybody that says something to him, start challenging them, like not disrespectfully harassing, bullying, but, make him answer questions. That's what I'm going to start doing. So,
Yeah, and you know what, Adam? There's nothing wrong with asking for questions.
Yep.
I mean,
That's
I'll
how you
start
get 'em to-
watching him and posting him. My guys always have my back, so I'm good.
Share
I'm not
down in the
worried about
comments is a friend of guys. I guess the awareness guy. But look, I guess I'm gonna have to do some further research on the guy and his pity. Thanks for the homework, everyone. I appreciate you.
You're so welcome.
Oh, but other than that, you all stay safe. Have a good night.
You
You
too.
as
You too,
well.
man.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Good night, man.
Yeah, I actually had forgot that you brought him up not that long ago. But
Yeah, but I
I
haven't
think he'd
been
be a
watching
great
him.
one.
I hadn't been watching him too much, and I was kind of still messing with Danko at the time, and that one was stressing you out too, So it's like,
Because that's
I'm
what
just,
you do. That's what you do. That's what you fucking do. You stress me the fuck out. It's like
But,
fucking nonstop.
hey, at least I'm consistent.
I mean, you do have that going for you. Wow, that's what. Fuck's sakes.
But I'm glad.
Thank
I'm
you for
glad Can you
letting
see the
me
light
come.
brought it.
Sorry. Thank you for.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna
no.
drop. I just wanted to say thank you for letting me come up and speak my piece on it.
Absolutely,
Thank you,
Lori.
Lori.
Anytime.
Thanks, Lori.
Have a good night, you guys. I'll be in the comments.
Thank you.
Thanks, you
Good
too.
night.
Good night.
Night.
But yeah, I'm gonna shut up too, Checkmate. I didn't mean to hijack the live. I just wanted to.
You'd never
people over there-
hijack. You're good. Trust me.
Oh, I know. I was waiting till you guys were done. So hopefully Fallon was done too. I just wanted to. I know this guy's already going to have some things in his ear now, probably already does. So that's good. That's all I want, because that's when they talk more. That's when they slip up, and that's when we find out more. So
Absolutely.
that's all I wanted. But I'll
Yeah,
mute
I
and chill with
mean,
you guys for a little bit.
yeah, I'll start watching him. I mean, if he comes after me, which I'm sure he will, I have people that'll watch my back, I'm sure.
I got you. Don't worry.
Well, I just want to say one thing before I drop. A guy and his pity, whoever you are, I think it's absolutely disgraceful what you've done, and doxing people who are covering you. I think that's sick. I think it's low, man or female, and I don't tolerate that at all. And I think you're pathetic. So game on. I'm dropping the box.
Thank you
Everything
so
she
much,
said.
Cindy. Oh, Hope, we have discussed, you name them, we've probably discussed them tonight. Honestly, it's been a lot. It's been very productive. Thank you, TikTok president. We appreciate you.
Yes.
All right, well, what you got left, girl? No, that's okay, Cher. I'm glad you came in.
I'm so glad that was covered tonight, because I had some questions about that, because for him to stroll in, throw some gifts in awareness group and make it look like he belonged there, y'all know that gets under my skin when people don't need to be playing in y'all's faces. God.
Did you actually know about that?
I seen him today go in a chat and throw gifts.
Yeah,
and
I've actually seen him do it too.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I didn't even know that yet, but I'm sure I would have heard it. But that's wild.
That's
I
why.
think he's just trying to make friends with them so they don't bother him, probably.
Right.
I agree.
But that doesn't work over here.
Nope. No, it does not.
And it's going to force them to do awareness the right way and cover him, or it's going to show they're not truly doing awareness. So that's kind of where that is.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
And Southern Charm is right. That Pittsburgh girl, Andrea, is very bad about that. She comes over and she just plays in everybody's face, but she ties you guys up in her DMs to where you're not able to focus on other enablers and help them or the newer viewers, because she's tying you guys up so much. And it's bad. It's just a bad situation. So Pittsburgh girl, Andrea, stay out of people's DMs. Stay out of awareness lives, because you are an enabler and you continue to do so. Even as of 23 hours ago, you were doing it. Matt and Rebel, Matt is going to continue to beg.
He was in Matt's fucking live?
Yes.
Oh my word.
I'll send you a screenshot later.
I mean, I believe you, and I'm
I
sure
know,
you've
but
already
just in
sent it.
case. Just in case.
That's fucking wild. What the fuck? This girl, didn't we just have a discussion with her in somebody's box?
Yes.
Like, I remember I was so mad, I don't even remember whose live it was.
I don't remember, but we've talked to her several times. I don't remember. She's the one who way back when somebody sent her a message about Lisa Richard long time ago, and she said she'll do what she wants with her money, and then has been enabling ever since.
That's wild. Well,
She gifted Boo Bear, your friend.
I have so many besties. It's crazy.
Yes.
There's a line, y'all. There's a line.
Yep.
Fallon's at the end, but there is a line.
Come on now. Always getting pushed back.
Somebody about to take their first spot. Better look out. That's crazy. Like, and she said, I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore. Girl, what are you talking about? And didn't she say she was like on a fixed income?
She did.
That's fucking wild to me. Like, what are you doing?
but not just throwing gifts. She's actually subscribing to them as well.
My
So she didn't subscribe
word.
to Matt, but she was throwing those assists out there. You know, how much do you need? What's your Cash App?
Yeah, I think it's about time to have a little live on her.
I like it.
That's fucking wild.
She was in a
Lord.
box. She was in a box with Faith, enabling her, but just 2 weeks ago she was in a box, and I'm trying to remember who it was that sent it to me. But yeah, she was in a box just kicking it like she was, you know, anybody can help, that'd be great. Just
Good news, I'm done. Just a sip. Yeah, we're gonna talk about Fei Fei and her vile ass gifting Jordan Paul. Because what the fuck? Girl, you need $40 for food, but you got money for gifts? What's going on?
I mean, it's wild. Jesse Fields is a enabler turned beggar. Then you got Fei Fei, who's beggar turned enabler turned what? Like, what are we morphing into here?
Yeah, I really don't know. Wow. Another fucking restriction. Damn. Live contains themes that may find harassment and bullying. Hold on, let me appeal, y'all. Fuckers. Suck it. I'm so over this shit.
Just keep making it worse, checkmate.
That can take me down. I have 5 other accounts I can go live on. I'm not the one. Damn.
Did you have an update with Danko and Lala, Adam? Or did I miss it while I was running?
Yeah, they're fucking psycho. What do you mean, the fucking update? Did you see the dude's eyes? Like, I was triggered as fuck.
Dre was streaming him the other day, and Danko, for some reason, unblocked me and sent me a message. It was kind of sounded like it was in half Chinese or something, but something about he knows what I'm doing and I know what he's doing, but be careful because I know what he's doing and he figured out what I'm doing. You know, so I just went in his live and I asked him. I know Dre was streaming them, and I went into Danko's live and just said, "Hey man, can you quit sending me all these weird messages?" And I can't even begin to say what he said about me in there at that moment. I don't know. He's coming to put something up my something, and
what?
And I'm gonna die. The father is gonna do something to me, and God, shit. I don't even remember what it all was.
Adam, but, I'm done with you. I'm flying down because I'm done. I'm taking your damn phone.
I'm just saying he went off. He had about a good 5-minute rant that he was going to do all this kinds of stuff to me, and so whatever.
My goodness.
Just
his reply video to you, I had to watch 6 times before I even understood what the fuck he was saying. And I'm still unsure.
I don't know. I find the fun ones. Sorry.
Lord, this man. Danko and Lala. I haven't seen them. I think they blocked me.
They were on earlier today. They're still doing their thing. I mean, their money's slowing down a little bit, but I mean, there's just still the enablers over there that do what they do, I mean, unless people stay on people steady, I mean, we can slow it down, but we're never going to stop them. So we just got to be a thorn in their side,
Right. That's another great dream team to watch, Danko and Lala. Just be careful because, wow.
Yeah, right after you watch him, you feel like you're going straight to hell the way he looks at you.
It looks like he's piercing into your soul. I'm not gonna lie. It was crazy.
Yeah, but that's the only update I really have on him. And I guess the only other thing I got is I forgot. Did I tell Awareness T that she's irrelevant and blocked? I just
You
want to make
did.
sure I made. Okay,
You,
cool. I just want to make sure I said that.
I also blocked her ass because, yeah, whatever.
And she's obsessed, by the way, too. So yeah,
Yeah, a little
she needs to
bit.
get a life. Get a life.
Get something, girl. She needs her fucking head banged off the headboard or something. Fuck's sakes, man. On. Sorry, Amber. I just had my thought out loud. Onto the shirt is fine. I'm done. Oh my gosh. You think she wants night shift? Well, there you go, night shift. You can slide into them DMs. Y'all are too much tonight. I can't. Fallon, if you don't get the fuck back here, I'm gonna drop you out of the box.
So what is her obsession with night shift? What did he do?
I don't
I
know.
had
She
to
talks
skin.
about his man parts enough for me, so
Ooh, I didn't see that. Okay.
yeah, that's kind of weird, Adam. Not gonna lie.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what she meant by. I really had to skim her thing today because somebody sent it to me because, like I said, I have her blocked. But I saw my little poetic part. Like I guess I'm the calm part to you guys, but then sometimes my beams aren't working. Like I don't know what the hell she was talking about. Like I don't know.
It's weird. I don't know.
Fallon keeps leaving you today.
Mm-hmm.
You may have to get her to quit her job or something.
I already told her.
Y'all, they don't ever want anything till I get online. Why is that?
I don't know, dude. I mean, we've been on here for 2.5 hours, so.
Oh.
That could probably be why. Time flies when you're having fun.
Yes. Yep.
I'm about to get my drink on anyways. Take a deep breath and let's go. We're going to talk about Fei Fei.
You talk about Fei Fei?
Yeah, Gift and Jordan Paul.
Yes. So, Fei Fei, of all the places that you go and try to get up in people's boxes, you won't come over here. Why is that? Why won't you come over and get in a box with people that can go fact for fact, time frame by time frame? Are you afraid, Fei Fei? Because you drop the people who are trying to have a good conversation with you and can match your wit. But if you're so big and bad and brave, come over to our boxes. Any of us. It doesn't have to be over here, just anywhere. Come to Digital's box, come to any of our boxes and have a conversation. One where you can't boot us out of the box when you start fumbling for answers because you don't have them.
Hope said she sent her PayPal. She sent her money? Like actual money? I hope somebody has that in a screenshot.
Hope sent me the screenshot that says, I sent you a message in PayPal.
Oh, hell. What?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. Faith,
Right,
you got some splaining to do.
Cheering her on, saying, there's only $10 more. Can anybody give $10? New Mexico Nana said. Yep. But Hope sent me the screenshot that says, Jordan, I sent you a message in PP, is exactly what it says.
That's wild. Well, is she still making videos asking for money?
She's calling out people. She's just making random videos of just people showing their profile pictures. I don't even know if she has a complete thought going.
I'm done.
It just makes me feel like she's running around putting these profile pictures up like she does these lawsuits from ambulance chasers that she's got on speed dial. Hey, I want to sue Walmart. Doug McMillan, you owe me $50,000 for whatever reason that she feels like telling them. And she's running around with this phone like an internet terrorist that's saying, oh, you're not doing your job correctly. You're not doing this correctly. Tell me why. Tell me why.
Wow. What the hell?
But it's all fun and games, Faye. That's fine. You just come get over in anybody's box. One of us is live at any given time. Come find any of us. Come have a conversation.
She won't come up in my box. I'm kind of hurt over that. I don't really want to talk about it.
Well, I mean, she's so full of misinformation, though. She said that you said you were doing a live, but then that you had to work. She can't even get her timeline straight. She made a whole video about it.
I know, it was great.
Was it a video or was she talking live?
No. Well, she did a live and a video.
It's ridiculous.
She did the video and then she couldn't watch our live, but then as soon as ours ended, she made a video and then she went live. Oh, I'm sorry, Hell's Bells. I don't share my money. I work too fucking hard for my money.
Oh, goodness.
I guess she got another call, y'all.
I've been really busy.
Go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was just saying I've been pretty busy the last week. What's anything really happening that I missed?
Not really. I mean, I've worked late most nights. We did go live Thursday, but we just did like random chat where people came up in the boxes and talked about who they've been watching or whatever. But other than that, no, not really. I haven't been home early every night.
I remember last week you said you were going to have a pretty tough week or something.
Yeah, that OSHA shit is no joke. It's no joke.
What you know there, Amber?
Amber missed you.
I think she's messing with me.
I doubt it.
And I didn't say hi to Birdie. I didn't see her earlier when I came in, but I saw her a little bit ago. I forgot to say hi.
I know. I'm glad our little birdie finally flew in. I don't know if she's still
I got you,
here.
Amber.
I think he was on more than that, New Mexico Nana. I'm not for certain, but I'm pretty sure. Rude. She said rude, Adam.
I know. I apologize.
Doggone it.
Okay, checkmate. This one is bad. I do have to go. I'm so sorry, guys. No, this one is bad. I gotta go, y'all. I'm sorry.
That's all right. You take care of that, and I'll message you soon. I have a phone call after this live, anyways.
Well, plus, you got to get your drink on. You can't wait too late.
Yeah, I don't know if I should drink tonight or not.
Well, just, you know what you should do? Just have a couple and go watch some Danko.
Oh, hell, Adam. What are you trying to do to me? That dude literally freaks me out. Honestly, like, just the way he pierces, like, I don't know, it's just very odd. I don't like it
Yeah.
at all. I'm very interested in this other guy though, but I'm kind of worried, like, if he comes after me or something, but you know, it is what
Well, I
it
mean,
is.
what is he going to really do? I mean, the thing that bothers me is you got to have something wrong with you if you're. And now I can't remember because I do have the messages, so I do have all the details. But like to somebody that says something about you or whatever it is, to copy your face or your profile picture and wear it for a week to make fun of you, in the way he did it. Like, I mean, that's just. I don't know. That's just weird.
He did that to somebody?
Yeah, I can't remember the exact details about it, but I think somebody. Yeah, I don't really want to say too much because I can't remember without going back and reading the messages. But he did
That's
something
fine.
to somebody that called him out or said something about him or something. I can't remember what it was, but yeah, he literally like printed their profile picture. I can't remember if it was something with a shirt or something like that, but like literally wore it for a week or something, you know, and was talking crap about that person and showing off their picture and just, yeah, it was something strange he did. So he has a habit of like coming after people that want to hold him accountable. So, you know,
That's really
but
weird behavior though.
but if you got 100 people wanting to hold you accountable, who the hell are you going to go after? What you going to do? I mean,
Right,
that's
you're
the
right.
thing. That's why I wanted to speak out and alive with a bunch of people to say enough is enough. And I didn't want to say anybody's name. And if anybody is triggered or afraid to deal with them or anything like that, I totally respect that, you know. But I saw a little man say, "Hey, I'm going to start covering them." You know, I saw, you know, Cindy said, "Game on," you know. So that's all it takes is a bunch of us to go and start really putting the pressure on and asking questions and like asking enablers, why are you doing this? Like, you know, like things like that, you know, like,
Right.
I mean, so I don't know what he thinks he's going to do, but I'm not worried about it.
I mean, I'm not really worried. I've never been worried, but Adam, you kind of fucking stress me out a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my God, we're back on that now.
We are. We're always and
I'm
forever gonna be on that.
I'm peaceful.
Bro,
My content
what?
is peaceful.
What the fuck?
It's just the
I know
people.
you
It's
are
just the
not up
people.
here lying to 88
No,
people.
it's just the people. Some of them are a little over the edge, and we just, you know.
Over the edge. That dude, like, his response or whatever it was insane.
Yeah, what I do, I played it too. I said, let's do this. I played it.
I
And, you know,
know.
I mean, like, what is he going to do to me? I mean, come on. I mean, I had a lot of people message and say, hey, I gave him money. You know, I'm glad I saw your videos. I mean, look at all the comments just on his videos alone. I mean, at least I always say you get a couple people to see it, you did your job. So I did my job, and I got a lot of people at least to look at them and see them, and, you know, some people to stop giving them money. So that's what I care about.
Does he have kids? I have no idea. I don't really know anything about him. Do you know, Adam? I'm not really sure. I mean, kids are off limits anyways.
Yeah, that's the thing. I didn't really dive, even though I did get some stuff like from other people into his past, but I care kind of about what's going on at the moment. But there is something with children, adoption or something like that and stuff like that, you know, but I don't know all the details. That's why I didn't speak on it. And I didn't even bring it up to him. I just didn't feel like it was the time or place yet to even address anything like that, you know?
Right, for sure. Damn, another restriction? Y'all are killing me. The note restricted from the FYP. Oh well.
Trash Panda. I've always had my opinions on that, and it's even different than some other people's. I believe if you stream people to make money, I mean, if some people have their gifts on and they're doing awareness the right way for the right purposes, they're not bullying. You know, I'm not going to go tell them how to do their content. I keep my gifts off personally, but what other people do is their business. But if you are one of these streamers that are doing it to watch people crash out, you're sending your people over there to antagonize them, to get them to fire off to say your name, things like that to benefit your live, then to me that's just bully streaming, and I don't agree with it, and I think you're just as bad as the person you're streaming at that point. So hopefully that gives you a good answer, honest answer from me.
Well, there you go, from the man himself. Well, Adam, are you going to stay up and chat for a while, or do you have something to do?
I can hang for a few. I mean, I don't got nothing going on for about 13 minutes, or maybe like 20 or something like that.
Not the 13 minutes. All right, well, I did need to return a phone call to you, but if you're going to be busy, then I can do it tomorrow.
No, tomorrow's fine. It was actually nothing real important, so yeah, and like I said, tonight I don't even really have much going on. I was gonna do a little gaming, got to have my little fun that I do, so
There you go. I don't even know anybody that games. I guess you're my first.
yeah, my cousin got me into it, like he's a lot younger than me. He got me into it or I'm sorry, actually my nephew, he got me into it like 6-7 years ago, and I started playing, and then next I guess I got good at it. He started saying, "Yo, Unc, man, you're a sweat," and I'm like, "What do you mean I'm a sweat?" I'm like ready to punch him, and he's like, "No, you're good." So I got better and better. Started playing in some tournaments, and so just when I get a chance, I play it, release some stress, I guess.
Well, I mean, if that's what you do, you work hard, so you deserve to do whatever you want.
I pretend like I work hard, but it's more time consuming than anything. But
What are Fortnite skins? I don't know what that is. I don't know anything about what that is.
I know what Fortnite is, but I'm not going to say exactly what I play. But a lot of people play Fortnite.
Does anyone know someone who goes by Churchill in Awareness? I have no idea who that is. No, I'm sorry. I don't know who that is. Yeah, I don't know anything about gaming, so I'm not the person to ask about anything. I barely have time for this shit.
Yeah, I might do it like once or twice a week, like for maybe 2 hours during the night or something like that. But once I get to the spring, just because of everything kind of happened in the world as of recently, I've gotten a lot busier than expected as of the last couple weeks. So
Right.
it's going to settle down again. And then I like to call myself partially retired now, I guess. So I'll still just go check on my businesses, like, in the summer and
Right.
stuff like that. It'll be a little busier, but I foresee being able to chill most nights pretty soon again, like I was. So
Hey, that's good. I mean, it's about time. You've been crowing like crazy lately.
I feel like I'm either on an airplane or in a car most of the time.
Because you are. Always going somewhere, doing something. Yeah,
I'm glad you
sorry.
guys had a good live tonight and everything. I'm sorry I didn't get in until like an hour after you guys started, but
No, it's fine. I mean, I didn't expect a lot of people because Saturdays are just not good days, but with everybody's work schedule, it was hard to do anything through the week this week. So Amber, I, and Birdie went live Thursday. Just to kind of keep, checking in with people. It was
Yeah.
actually a pretty good live. We had a lot of
Oh
people
yeah,
come up.
I saw when you guys said that some good things happened, or you got some good information, or I don't know. But I saw somebody said something, but
Yeah, we were introduced to like I think 3 more beggars that we didn't know about. So it was actually helpful because I'd never heard of them. We had boxes full. It was pretty good.
yeah, no, that's good. But in all honesty, I think we could find 3 new beggars every day if we really scrolled enough.
Lord, you're not lying. There's so many.
It's
I've
never
been
gonna
too
end.
many. No, it's just getting worse. It's a whole epidemic now. People see it and they are like, let me try that out.
Well, you know me, I think more of a business mind, and there's one way to actually solve the problem. And if you look in the terms and conditions of, the app itself, you're not supposed to be doing it. So, here's a simple solution. If TikTok wants to sell stuff because they got a shop and stuff, that's fine because you can have a payment system through that and stuff. But like if you stop people from using third party cash systems and apps on your platform, which you are allowed to do because it is your platform, that takes away pretty much 90% of the reason why people would be here to do it. So, and then if you actually followed and enforced the guidelines, I mean, then problem solved. Easy.
Right? But that'll never happen. This app is getting worse. The amount of the nudity posts that I get now, or not posts, but lives shared to me, is insane. There's so many of them. People doing
Yeah.
that for money. There's apps for that, but this isn't the one.
Yeah, there's some, maybe you guys are already on it a little bit, but I can't remember the name. There's like a
Jasmine,
mother and daughter, and she
Jasmine
might not be
Jones.
under it. Yeah, yep, you got it.
Yeah.
Yeah, mother and daughter. Yep. I don't think she's hopefully not underage or anything, but still, it's kind of messed up if you kind of just see what's going on without even really knowing.
Yeah, she's 20 years old, she says.
Oh, okay.
My feelings on it is, she's of age, whatever. Do what you
Yeah.
want to do. Me as a parent, I would never allow my daughter to do that. My
Yeah.
kids would know better anyways. Um, I don't know. She's not
I haven't.
undressing herself that I know of.
No, just people say she's like wearing like little girly things, and she's like
Yeah,
hiking them up and twerking and stuff like that.
right.
And
Mm-hmm.
what's crazy is her mom is like across the room or something, like on a separate live, kind
Yeah.
of
Watching her live.
dancing and doing the same stuff. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, her mom, not only her mom, but her dad too.
oh, I didn't even see that.
Hey, Sunshine, I hope everything's going well. I did ask everybody to say a prayer for you and your family. I did not say anything was going on or what was going on, though. I just asked everybody to keep you in their prayers. Yeah, I don't know. I heard her dad in there. I know one night Albert went in there and I was in there and I heard her dad screaming in the background.
Oh, wait, that was okay. That was the
I'm
dad in the
pretty,
background. Okay, because
yeah, I'm
I
pretty sure
stopped
you were
in
in there
there.
that night.
That was the first night somebody sent that to me, and I went in there and I was like, "Oh, there's Auburn." And then I was like, "Oh, Auburn's blocked." And then I said, "Oh, there's Auburn again." I was like, "Oh, then he's blocked." And I was like, "Wait, there's Auburn again." I was like, "He's blocked." I was like, I think he's out of accounts now."
Yeah, they got me on 2 of my accounts. The third one they didn't block for some reason. And now they've unblocked me on my main because I just seen them last night. So I don't know if they're getting too close to like their limit or they're just unblocking. I'm not really sure.
I don't know. But yeah, I really haven't hardly looked into it. But I don't know. It's hard to tell people by looking at them how old they really are nowadays, especially with makeup and stuff. So, but um, I hope she is at least of age like you say she is, but it's still kind of just from a mother's standpoint, or I guess a parent's standpoint, I would think it's kind of really messed up.
Right. I mean, yeah, from being a mom myself, no, absolutely not. I would never. But I don't, I would never, my daughter would never degrade herself like that. So it comes back to like your values, right? How you're raised and what's accepted and not acceptable. I think it's very disturbing that any mother would essentially let their daughter act like that on an app, especially with them sitting right there. But, not this mom for sure.
Yeah. I'm not, I'm not a parent or anything, but I could envision if I was, there's no way that would be happening.
Yeah, no, not at all. Yes, sunshine, it's awful, honestly. I don't get it, but I'm glad her money slowed down because I would love to see her, think of herself more, a little bit more self-esteem, maybe. Self-respect, I guess is a better word. Oh my gosh, 20G. Well, that's crazy. Oh, good. That's even better. I would say it has to do with awareness, they're not wanting called out for supporting that kind of behavior.
Well, if you guys do start watching that guy in the pit bull, you're going to have Fallon get another notebook. No, I'm just saying the amount of enablers over there is insane. She's not going to be able to keep track.
Oh, I could imagine. I'm going to
I mean,
start.
she's
Somebody
good.
said that he was coming back live tonight at midnight.
Oh, did he sign off?
That's what somebody said in the chat. I really don't know.
Yeah. Well, like I said, Fallon's good, but that's a whole folder just predicting.
No, I could imagine.
And like a lot of people, our poetic person, as you could call her, likes to make fun of Fallon for having a notebook. But I like organization, and when you're trying to keep track of certain enablers and things they're doing and warning people, like I don't know why anybody would want to knock her system, or make fun of it. So
I don't either. I mean, it keeps us grounded, right? And we know what's always going on. Because I don't have time to keep a notebook, that's for sure.
Yeah, I forget who people are half the time, and like my brain gets overloaded, and I go to like watching somebody else or something, and I probably need a damn notebook is what I need.
Right. Well, I mean, I probably could, but I'm not going to.
Yeah, same.
I mean, she can
Takes too
post
long to
whatever she
write.
wants about any of us. I don't really care. Her words don't have any validity with me. I don't give a shit.
No, I just brought it up because I think it's funny. Like she really thinks the things she says matters to us. She'll probably make a video tonight if it's not already out there. If somebody goes and checks now, there might already be one. But like, oh, they just can't quit talking about me. That's how predictable she is. They just can't quit talking about me. Like no, we brought you up because it's funny. Like I didn't unblock you. I didn't go look at anything. Like no, nobody cares.
I don't have to unblock her because about 20 people share me everything. I don't ask, it just comes in.
Yeah, that's how I saw it too. I didn't have to go look at her stuff. It's like,
yeah, it's but she did make a video about night shifts, man parts, which I thought was kind of odd. I'm not really sure where she was going with that.
Where did she get the context to make that video? Like, why did she even go there?
I'm not even sure I remember, honestly. I was kind of appalled when I seen it because I'm like, why are you talking about another man's man parts? That's just really weird to even go that route. I don't know. I don't remember the context behind it all. I would have to message Night Shift and ask him because I don't remember.
Yeah, and like Amber just said, why like 4 times, like, I'm leaving, and then 2 days later, I'm back, bitches. You know, like, dude, just either stay the hell gone or stay here and just whatever. You know, like,
Right?
who cares? Like,
This ain't a fucking airport.
thinking all this leaving and coming back's like making you more relevant or something. Like, man, just stay or go. Pick one.
Yeah, it's giving unhinged.
Well, that was a long time ago, but yeah. That was back in even Happy Camper days.
Right. When she essentially first started going after us.
I'm not Happy Camper. What are you guys talking about? Like, yeah, now you're Happy Camper and admit it. It's like trying to call out other people for hypocrisy and lying and doing things, and yet you're doing the same shit yourself. Like, shut up.
Right. Yeah, the behavior at this point is predictable. And right now it's just kind of fun, you know, because you go away and then you come back the next day and then you go away and then I'm back again and, you know, whatever. Keep being a fan. I don't really care.
Well, she must have a little bit of money though. She's sure buying the, you know, she's got to buy those follows and likes and, you know, all that good stuff. So
I actually forgot about that part.
but little does she know, when you buy the follows and the likes, it's hard to get the comments, and when it doesn't match up, it's pretty easy to see. And when you have like 30 people from Sudan follow you in 10 minutes, it's kind of obvious you're buying bots. Come on.
Right, for sure. And you know, one video has 100 likes and the next one has 10,000. Wild.
I mean, some of us have been around here a long time. We know how it works, you know.
Yeah. It's yeah, whatever. You know, keep spending your money to boost your account because when they get you for fake engagement, they're going to take it.
Yeah, and I haven't even reported her for it. That's how much I think it's kind of fun with her sometimes. Like, I haven't even emailed her or did a TikTok support for him for fake engagement. Do you know how easy it would be to clip some screenshots of like the bot account she's doing and like showing how it goes from 1,000 followers to 1,200 in a matter of 5 minutes? You know, like, come
Right.
on. You know how easy it would be to send that in as fake engagement and her account would be yanked. Like, hint, hint. Anybody out there, you know, like,
Yeah, I've never reported anybody for fake engagement, but I mean, TikTok will get them sooner or later anyways.
Exactly. I mean, and yes, she got me to say her name a little bit tonight and joke around, but, you know, it's no biggie. It's all fun and games. Just stay around and do what you're doing, you know? I mean, come on. I mean, nobody really cares.
Yeah. No, I don't think that she even gets any engagement, really. She does. She just keeps outing herself. I mean, I don't know what she's doing at this point.
Tomorrow she'll probably have 10,000 followers.
She might already. You never know.
2 likes.
Not the 2 fucking likes. 10,456 followers, 2 likes. Got it. Well, it's probably time for your gaming, so I'll probably end.
Yeah, I'll go do a little bit of that and unwind, and I technically got a little book work I can do, try to wrap it up, and then I can just be bad tomorrow, do something,
There
go
you
start some
go.
shit somewhere, you know? I don't know.
Lord, tread lightly.
Go up to the local bar, just start some shit with somebody, you know?
You ain't going to no damn bar. Stop.
Well, tomorrow I might.
No,
It's too
you
late
won't.
tonight. I'm too tired tonight.
Adam, you're not
Say
going
I
to go
won't.
tomorrow.
I will video this shit and do it live if I have to.
Okay, bet.
All right, you know me too well. I don't think I
Thank
want it.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, I did in the past though. I did in the past.
The past, yes, probably for sure. But I know better now.
Hey, I'm still spry enough. If I wanted to like have fun and go do something like that, I could. But I don't know. I don't have that feeling that want to go to jail anymore. You know.
I just don't like bars and stuff like that. They're just so. They give me the ick. I don't know.
And before anybody runs with that anymore, yes, as a 17-year-old, I had to do a night because I got in some trouble. You know, so
Look at my little felon over here, y'all. What?
Yeah. No, it was not a felony. It was a low class, whatever, where misdemeanor. They put you in, you sober up, they let you out. You do some community service and they take it away or whatever.
No, I've never been in trouble in my life.
Back in the day, it was just stupid things we did, like, like open intox. I think that's what it was, like an open, because you're under 21 and you have like a beer that's open or something and you get caught by a cop, or something, rightfully so. I got in trouble for what I did, so.
He is a rebel. Look at him, Sunshine. You think you know somebody.
This is like 20, 30 years ago, though. So
I'm just fucking with you, but I've never been in trouble in my life. Nothing ever. I'm too scared.
Yeah.
I'm a chicken. I'm so vanilla. Ugh. It's bad.
Well, that's why even like when I work on with, when we do some content on some of the people and they have these criminal histories, I don't get into all that unless it's like somebody like Nate, how I was covering him and his past is a part of what he's doing nowadays, and like stuff like that, like his criminal history is a lot different, way more severe, stuff like that. But, like if people got, I honestly hate it when some people include people's content, like, oh, and he's got all these traffic tickets and he's got this warrant for, like driving over a bush in Delaware, I'm like, dude, I don't really give a shit. Like, what the hell,
Yeah,
like,
I don't understand why people do that either.
We all have our past. We've all done little minor shit, and I don't hold that crap against people,
Well, you would really laugh at my past, Adam. I am probably the most vanilla person you've ever met in your life. Yeah, it's that bad. I am
Better add some
so
sprinkles.
boring. I'm boring. It's fine.
Right, Sunshine? I agree. He'll get it. I'm a big believer in karma. He'll get his.
Yeah, for sure. Nothing
But
wrong
all
with
right, well,
boring.
I'm gonna let you get out of here. Go do your thing. I'm gonna go do a little gaming or something, and maybe a pit bull guy comes back on. I'll get on later tonight or catch him tomorrow. Stir some shit up.
Yeah, I think somebody said that he was going to be live tonight at midnight.
Why the hell would he go live at midnight? I'm the same time zone. I'm like basically his neighbor. Like, why are you gonna go live at midnight?
I don't know. That's what somebody in the chat said, that he said he would be live at midnight. So I don't know.
It's just bizarre.
Yeah, it's really weird.
But yeah, there's already so many things I've seen about him that just don't add up. So people are gonna figure him out pretty quick. Once you get that many people starting to watch somebody, people figure it out.
Yep.
Yes, he is, Sunshine. A lot of people are gonna start watching him. I was surprised. I actually didn't know much about him at all myself, and until Can You See for the Light, brought him to my attention. He puts Jordan Paul to shame when it comes to money. So if she gets the attention, why shouldn't he? That's my theory.
All right. Well, I'm going to end out. I hope everybody has a great rest of your weekend. And we'll talk to y'all real soon.
Yep. Thanks for having me. Good night, everybody.
Absolutely. Good night, y'all.